자, 그리고 요걸 누르면은 이렇게 크레딧이 나와요.
Children, have you been good? Well then, you shall all have some gingerbread and what?
끝난 기념으로 요건 안 보죠.
I'm sorry. I keep falling into my usual role. I guess it's the beard.
And then someone else got the role in the film version of that 3-part fantasy book series. Even though my snake tongue is longer than that of a fully grown anaconda. Well, you never hear anything about the people who were in it anymore, do you? And Anno isn't that bad after all, is it?
Oh, can someone get this bloody beard off me? The hair's starting to fall out. I've got all this bloomin' fluff in my mouth. Can someone get me a glass of water? Please?
Oh, I really get a kick out of the feeling that it's getting straight down to the nitty-gritty. The player clicks, the light goes on, my picture appears, and it's all or nothing.
총평은 요거
No
끝나고 하죠.
second chance. Any slip of the tongue would be catastrophic. It's pure adrenaline, a rush. That's why we love the job of playing computer game characters so much.
Now I make sad face. And now I make happy face. Now I am a bit anxious.
표정이 똑같아.
Here we go. Now I am looking surprised. Amazing, isn't it? What subtle nuance in facial expression can do, eh? Hello? Makeup? Before we start, can someone just quickly put some powder on my nose and forehead? Okay? Thanks. I keep getting these horrible blotches. It's all the excitement. So you just have to touch up the painted tattoos and we're ready to go.
Oh, yes. They said I could keep the crown. That was the deal, understood? That's not negotiable, no way. Not with the pittance I was paid for this. It's unworthy of an emperor. Unworthy, I say.
I'm totally different in private. Very, very different. Just because I can't stand people, that's a far cry from saying that I'm not a person myself. Even if that's the impression I give when you first meet me. But first impressions can be deceptive, can't they?
Wait! I have just received a divine vision. A message from the angels. Anno 1404, they are singing in a golden chorus. Oh, what a heavenly delight. A milestone in computer games. An eternal source of unimaginable joy. Okay, was that all right? I could tell you a fortune for a little extra if you're interested.
크레딧을 되게 재밌게 만들어놨다.
Can I take these contact lenses out now?
콘택트 렌즈.
Otherwise, I really will go blind from wearing these things.
How often have I told the developers that the potential of my role is not being fully explored? I kept asking the designers, and I wrote my heart and soul into every detail of my character. Where did I find it? Pulped in the shredder. That's how these treadmill toadies deal with the creativity of their own work. Conceited bunch of Philistines.
Actually, I only turned up at related designs to give them a list of ideas for improvements to Anno 1404. Well, a list. Okay, it was actually a whole file full of ideas. You know, I'm a fan, a real fan, and you'd do anything for your favorite game, wouldn't you? In the end, they put this costume on me, pushed the shopping basket in my hand, and forced me into the caravanserai. Yes, now here I am, squatting down on my haunches, selling dates.
Method acting is so overestimated. With Hildegard, all I had to do was finish 35 hours of a continuous game, including the cathedral construction and a mega metropolis. Now you
35시간.
know why I look so old.
Dates? Delicious dates? Who wants to try and who wants some more? How about you? No? Very well.
Damn, I was tricked. Where has my white robes gone? And why am I locked up in this lonely fortress?
바나바스는 나오네.
I want to swing from wall to wall again, from towers and minarets down onto a hay wagon, or beat up some bad guys.
You are all part of
Well, we have to
1404.
count on about 4 hours in makeup, all the wrinkles, pustules and matted hair. It takes time. Has to look convincing and authentic in the game. And that explains a great deal of the time it takes for the game to load.
No, you can never relax. Not at all. These players are like a millstone around one's neck. They hound me day and night for 2 tons of tools or some other stupid thing they want. It gets really stressful. But, what wouldn't we do for our Emperor?
Yes, I am sensitive. Even as a small child, I used to take lost snails from the garden and put them on the road. And I used to carefully stick the butterfly's little wings back on when I pulled them out. You know, by mistake.
크레딧보다 이게
A
기네.
bitch? I'm a bitch?
Bi-
Who says that? Oh, no, why do I bother? That could only be Helena. She's been taking swipes at me the whole time. It's called mobbing. Al-Zahir and that baby face over there, the warbling bard, they ignore me whenever they get a chance. I won't take that kind of behaviour much longer. Good luck finding your black wig, Helena. All the world should see the few wisps on her head.
셀레나가
Then we'll see who feels like
얘 말고
crying.
또 다른 캐릭터 하나 있는데 걔일 거예요.
You have no idea how cold and drafty it is in a knight's castle with no heating. We sit here all day and wait until some player can actually be bothered to click on us. And with my rheumatism.
류마티즘.
Yes! I myself have been playing Anno since the first part. Anno 1601. No, wait. It was 1504. Sorry, that's wrong. Wasn't that the second part, or has it been called 1703? You can see I'm not
게임
very
이름을
good
지금
with
다 잘못
numbers.
말하고
Well,
있어요.
anyway, this part is called Anno 1402, and I am happy to be in it.
That is the true art of acting. Great cinema. Look closely. During a game recording session, when I am announcing for the 20th time that a miracle has occurred at the place of pilgrimage, I sound just as fresh and surprised as when I did it the very first time. And to say it's just a computer game. Just you see if you can do it.
저 황제입니다, 황제.
Luke, I am your father.
Well, first I was told I should audition for a lead-in role. And now they fob me off with a lousy rubber baron. 137 lines in the old game. That's it. I played Shakespeare, you know. King Lear. And now this. It's so frustrating.
Hello? Hello?
I'm your father.
Could someone please take this silly mask off me? God, you don't half sweat under that, let me tell you. Ooh, my hair's feeling sticky.
Always the bad guy. I would so love to play a hard-working petrol station owner, a graying senior medical consultant, What a caring father. Whatever. But what do I get? A role as a psychopath, mad scientist, evil sorcerer, or manager of a large international bank. I could cry. Really, I could.
I've hardly sat down at the table when the alarm bell goes, and I have to get my friendliest face on screen to explain to the player that his boat has no outboard motor, and that you can't smoke the hemp. It's awful. Just awful.
Now, children, have you been good? Well then,
이
you
끝인가?
shall all have some gingerbread and... What? Oh, really? I'm sorry. I keep falling into my usual role. I guess it's the beard.
여기 끝인 것 같죠?
And then someone else got the role in the film version of that 3.
요